Alright guys, Kazoo71 here back on Ebenus Atrium, and this is the Primal Fear server I am playing on right now that we created, or I created. It's got several mods on it: the Inventory Keeper, Ebenus Atrium, Primal Fear, awesome Spyglass, the Superstructures, and Dino Storage 2. Those are the mods I'm using on this map. Now, I have a tarantula. As you guys saw in one of the previous episodes, I was trying to carry a tarantula and it kept attacking me. This one's not attacking me at all. So what I find out later on is that the reason I think that other one was attacking me was it was a toxic tarantula. This one's just a normal one. So I'm just carrying this thing back to my base. I'm going to trank this thing and tame it. Since I couldn't get the other one, I decided to try a new one. So this map is really crazy. As you can see, I'm on that RG I tamed last time. So this one's not a super high level RG. This is the lower of the three, like maybe the middle one that I tamed, and I'm using it because I'm breeding the other ones, and just in case they die, we want to have some babies that we have something else we can use, because I keep killing stuff because everything on this map wants to kill you, and if you even move the wrong way, you're dead. I think there's a few glitches on this thing too. And I don't know if it's the Ebenus Atrium or if it's the Primal Fear mod, but there are some instances when there is nothing around you and you can just die. Like I think so. What my guess is like, say like with the demonic parasaur, say if they shoot something or they blow up something, and then there's that cloud of smoke. That cloud of smoke that they shot the fire from eventually goes away and dissolves. If you get close to it and it's still there, you'll die. So you don't even have to be right near it. You could just be like in the area. So I think maybe the timing on the cloud or the fire is off a little bit. Like maybe when it goes away, it's really not gone away, and then you kind of get in the area and you die. I think that might be what's happening, but I don't know, because I've died sometimes and there's just nothing. There's no way. I mean, there was nothing around me sometimes, and it's just, you're dead. So there's been a few times I've been playing on this mod the last couple of weeks when I've had to resurrect dinos because there was nothing anywhere near me, no dinos near me. And I was just standing there and I died and a dino died, and then you go back and look in the thing and all it says is you died or you were killed, but then you can't see anything like a kamikaze or a nuka-dodo or nothing. It's just, you just died. It's just really weird. So this thing's got some strange glitches in it sometimes, and sometimes some of these bad dinos, like the demonic dinos, or there's this water one called a Tortuga. It's got cannons on its back. It's that big giant turtle, that Michelin turtle's got cannons. They just appear at your base. They just spawn right on top of you, and you're like, where'd this come from, right? So it's just really weird, and you have no chance of killing them. I mean, not early on in the game like this. You're just going to die and lose everything you got. So I've lost a lot of stuff really quick in this game so far, and just from sitting there. So anyway, so I got this tarantula. We got a trap down here. This is a knockout tame. When you're using an awesome Spyglass, which is a really cool mod, it'll tell you what you need. Like if you need to use, what do you call it, tranks, knockouts, passive tames, and it'll tell you what you need to tame them with. So you always have a little heads up if you're using this thing. A Spyglass, a lot of people would say it's cheating. Whatever, I don't care. I like it. It's a pretty cool mod. I don't use it on one of my servers, but I do use it on two of them, and this is one of them. And then the like the playthrough I do on the island, I don't use it at all, as you guys know if you've ever watched those. And right now I'm on Scorched Earth on that playthrough, so we kind of ascended from the island and went to Scorched Earth, and that's what we're playing on now. And I only use two mods on that one: the Dino Storage 2 mod and the Superstructures, because those structures are way better than the vanilla structures. Anyhow, so I'm gonna knock this tarantula out. I'm using these a crossbow and these potent tranks I think I have in there right now. Yep, that's a potent one. You can see the little green cloud. So, and you can see with the awesome Spyglass, it's showing me the torpidity of the spider as I'm shooting it. And there you go. You can see where it's at. This is really helpful so you don't overshoot it and overkill it and lose your effectiveness. That's what's really cool about this awesome Spyglass. And there we go. It's knocked out. Took me 4 shots. Not too bad. It's only a level 25 spider. But these things, by the way, so I apologize in this episode. I record like hours and hours and hours, and then I cut it down as short as I can just to try to show you guys some highlights and stuff. But this thing is rideable. So it has like a radar like the Desmodus does. And I'll show you guys in a later episode when we're actually doing it. But it has like the radar with Desmodus where everything's red around so you can see what's bad, and it highlights everything. It's pretty cool. And then, so it's also very super fast. It's got a very good jump on it, so it's a pretty cool little thing. They die really easy, just so you know. So I went forward a little bit here. So I'm on the Argentavis, and I got the spider tamed. I did a little bit of crafting, grinding, and stuff like that. And I'm looking for an anklo. I need an anklo. We need to use these guys for metal. The way Primal Fear is, and the way the settings are with Primal Fear, this is per the creator and per the wiki page and everything, is that it's made so that you harvest better with the dinos than you will with your own stuff. Now, normal vanilla Ark is like that as well, but this is like way more leans towards dinos. So it's kind of like if you're not using dinos to harvest stuff, you're not going to harvest nearly as much, except for wood. Chainsaw is still the best, but they really make it so you need to tame these higher dinos. So I'm going to start with this ankle. This is a level 140 anklo. As you guys saw, I just grabbed it. So I'm going to flash forward here in just a second and drop it in the trap, and we're going to trank it and knock it out, and then we'll use this to get some metal until I can get the higher ones. There's an alpha anklo on this map. There's an apex anklo on this map, and there's a fabled anklo on this map. So I want to kind of tame them in order because I want to get to that fabled one eventually, because that's what I want. But first things first, I need metal, and I need an anklo so I can get some metal, because it's going to harvest a lot better than that pick does, as you guys are well aware. It's the best way to harvest metal. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video on that. I've never done that before. I don't know. I show videos on the island and where things are, because most people play the island. That's why I do so many videos on the island, because when you start an Ark, you're going to play the island before you play anything else, because it's the one that comes with the game. Okay, as you can see, I missed a trap. So, tiny trap. Just trying to get them in there. Usually I'm pretty good at this, but I missed, and I missed again. Oh, I got him the second time. Okay, cool. Anyway, usually I'll miss like 2 or 3 times when I make mistakes. And there is a Ichi, the stilly bird over there. I'm going to try not to mess with that thing. Anyhow, so let's go knock this guy out. I'm losing these potent tranks again. So I'm just going to show you guys. I don't want to kind of show everything, but I do knock him out. And I am going to use him to get metal. Like I said, we're going to harvest stuff. And one of the stupid things that I did on this map, by the way, is where I'm building that little base. Like this island I'm on is one of the spawn points. But I spawned so many times. I died so many times in spawn. And my partner, she died so many times in spawn that we've kind of checked the island out. And I was guessing that where my building is not exact one of the spawn points. But later on, somebody said they wanted to join my server, and they joined the server, and they spawned in my house. And I'm like, oops. So I eventually have to move this house because it's actually on a spawn point. So I didn't realize that at the time. But that person, instead of telling me they spawned in the house, they just rage quit and left the Discord and left the server. Oh well, it happens. You know, if you want to play on my server, feel free. It's open. You just got to contact me in Discord, join Discord, and let me know. And if things happen, things make mistakes, just talk to me. You know, don't rage quit, don't run away. I mean, I'm here to help. I don't charge anybody to play on my server. It's free. I pay for it. I don't have a lot of people, and I don't let people on. And unless I talk to them first, and then if I find out you're untrustworthy, I'll boot you, because I don't like people killing other people. And yes, you can kill other people in PvE. So, had somebody do it on one of my servers. Anyhow, so got this thing knocked out. I'm looking at that. That's an elder stilly bird. The thing's horrible. You don't really get much from killing those things. I've killed multiple of them later on in this game, playthroughs, and I'll show you guys later. But those elders, like the elder moshops and the elder, there's not really much from killing them. You just get meat and hide. It's kind of weird. You think they would give you something good. But what I'm doing is making these potent trank darts. So that's those little blue ones there. That's the first level of Primal Fear darts that go in the gun. So they are better than the regular ones. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to knock this Bronto out. This is like a level 90, 95 Bronto. It's higher than the level 20 one I knocked out earlier. So we're just going to knock him out. I just wanted to put this in here to show you guys that I'm kind of crazy sometimes, because I'm taming it right by the house, and I really don't care. And put the spyglass on so I can see what's going on. Get my gun back out and shoot them a couple more times. And they lose interest so easy if you just run a little bit. It's just funny. Unless they're super high level, they'll end up catching you. But I can outrun most of them. Now I got to switch to the crossbow because I use those 3 darts. I'll take them down here, hopefully. And there he goes. He gets stuck on my little trap there that we're using, the little platforms. And I think those are really weird. So I got an idea from doing this, from watching this part, and from doing this a couple other times in this game. If you put a couple of pillars in like a ceiling tile, I mean, you could put one pillar in a ceiling tile, and it's hard for them to break it. And then when you're trying to knock them out, run past it, they get distracted and they start attacking it. So you got a chance to shoot them while they're trying to beat your pillar up. It's really stupid. I never noticed this. I've been playing it for 6 years, and I never noticed how dumb these dinos are when they do that. They get like sidetracked, like, oh, hey, let me beat this pillar up. Oh, I'm getting shot. Who cares? Let me beat this pillar up. The pillar's probably shooting me. Oh, now you got undistracted. Oh, no, he's running. So, now he's to the point when he's running. Yeah, we're good. I'm running out of darts, though. I hit him again. I'm about to go make a couple more. I need to knock him out. I don't have any more. I have no more tranks. I have no more narcotics. So I need probably like 1, maybe 2 more darts to knock this thing out. Oops. Doesn't make a few more. So I could have fast forwarded this, but I just want to show you guys that, like I've told you guys multiple times in my videos, I don't cheat things in. A lot of YouTubers just cheat stuff in just to show you guys, oh, look at this, that's what I did. Nah, I actually do it all. I make it all, I craft it all, I harvest it all. It takes me a lot of work to do these things. I don't just, like I said, it's just, I don't know. I could cheat them in and just do a video and pretend like I'm somebody else and make some crazy voices up. And, you know, people like those kind of things. But I like to do is show you guys like a playthrough. And here's how it happened. This is what I had to do this. That's kind of why I do it, and hopefully, you know, people who watch this, you guys enjoy it, and that's why I do it. So, dumb me, I'm looking at those narcotics, trying to figure out how to make them. You can make them in the Primal Smitty is where you make them at, and I just don't have the stuff to make them yet. I don't have a lot of stuff, so we're just going to use these regular trank arrows for now. I don't need much. I made a couple of these darts. A couple of trank arrows, and like I said, hopefully that's going to be enough to knock this Triton, this Bronto out. Not super high level. Like I said, I think it was 90, 95. I didn't get a good look at it in the videos I'm recording here. My ankle is tamed. That's good. I'm just trying to find what his Bronto. There it is, way over there. Okay. Yeah, level 95. There you go. So, yeah, I think it's barely going to take one. I could probably go punch it and knock it out. It's almost there. But we're just going to use the trank and just shoot it one more time. Just to play it safe and do it quick. I don't want to mess with it. Then I'm not going to sit here while it tames, but I just want to show you guys I did knock it out. And there we go. Go to sleep. And then we'll put some berries in it in a minute and I'll tame it. Not a big deal. These tame helpers on this game, these Primal Fear tame helpers, are 50 times, 100 times, and 200 times. Man, I have not had to use anything but the 50 times yet, and they, like, almost all these dinos will tame instantly as long as you have the kibble in them. It's really quick. This one took a while because I had to use measure berries. I didn't have anything better, and that's why it took a little longer. So, just going forward a little bit, I got a saddle, made a saddle. I had enough hide and everything. This is like, I think I've made pterodon saddles, RG saddles, Bronto saddles so far, and then I just made the ankle saddle. So, a lot of stuff to kill. There's a lot of hide in this game, so some of these low-level saddles are really easy to make because there's just tons of stuff. But there we go. Just showing you guys a little clip here that I did use the anklo, and that's what I'm using it for. There's a lot of these little ledges or raised things on the side of the beach here where they have metal. So it's really easy to get some metal, and there's usually nothing here that can kill you. So I've been fortunate so far in this area to collect stuff. There have been some demonics that have appeared around here. So if there's one of those, I'm going to avoid the area till it goes somewhere else. So I went forward a little bit. My partner and I on the raft, we've been traveling around the raft trying to look at things, and we see this thing right here, and it looks like a Stryracosaurus is, I think, how you say it, or pretty close to it, and then someone's going to make fun of how I say it. I don't care. But Styroco, it's Styrcosaurus. So Styracosaurus, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, this is from another mod, and it's part of the Primal Fear mod, so it's pretty cool. Or it may be part of Ebenus, but I think it's Primal Fear because they have alpha ones and apex ones and fable ones. So I'm pretty sure this is fable. Whoever made Primal Fear probably made this other mod that has these dinos that you can put on some of these maps. There's like this one mod that has these 5 dinos that'll add to map, and this is one of them. It's pretty cool. It looks like a trike, but it's got a different head to it, and they're pretty neat. And as you can see, I tried to trank it, but it followed us in the water. My partner took the boat out, and of course it's going to follow you in the water, so we want to kind of wait and get it back out the water. You don't want to trank it in the water because it's not a water breather, and we're going to be in trouble. So I'm trying to trank it when it gets out and try to get its attention, get it over here. And I'm using these potent tranks again. And here's one of the glitches of this Primal Fear or Ebenus Astrum. That sucker is stuck right there trying to charge me, and it's just stuck on the sand. It's not stuck on anything. Hey, I'll take it, man. It's cool. Hey, whoops, good deal. Thank you. So I was gonna throw some. I got some citronelle, the basically the lemons or the oranges. I'm gonna throw those in there, and we're gonna tame this guy. I'm not gonna sit here the whole time it tames. It takes a little while, but I do want to show you guys something that happened. So while I was taming, one of these stilly birds got on the island. And then so I got a little mad at it. You can see that it's the Stryracosaurus over there, or whatever you call it, is taming. But I want to come try to kill this stilly bird and get away from it so it didn't hit it. So I'm going to try to shoot it, and I hate trying to shoot these things. This is just a normal one. He's not an elder. But I hate him anyway. And this happened. So these are parrot minions. Now, at the time, I had no idea what these things were. They're just attacking me. I don't know where they came from, and I'm going to die here. I'm taking off my armor so they don't break my armor. But, because they've killed me before, and I couldn't figure it out. What it is there's this Captain something boulder. It just looks like a rock golem, and he's got cannons on his back. And out of those cannons, he shoots parrot minions. And so if you get close enough to him, he's going to shoot those at him. So he's across the water somewhere. And I got too far along the island where he could see me, and he shot those parrot minions. That's insane. It's got a long range on that thing. So I just want to show you guys. We tamed that thing, came back to the island. This is later on in a little bit, probably a day or two later on in the game here. So we're collecting these toxic dodo eggs. So if there's a female toxic dodo, we've been leaving it on the island. What we do is we strip our armor off, grab the egg, and then we let it kill us. And then when it kills us, we respawn wherever we respawn with the egg. So it'll lose interest. So it's going to get mad at you when you steal its egg, but after it kills you, it don't care anymore. So we just that's how we've been harvesting them, using this inventory keeper. Steal the egg, die, and you got the egg. So I'm going to let him kill me. I'll put him in a trap, see if I can stick him in here. Because if she's stuck in here, and then she keeps laying eggs, I could just keep picking them up out of the trap, and it'd be cool. But as you guys saw in the previous, they get right out of those traps. So I'm just hoping this works. We don't know. Maybe my dead body will block her in and she won't be able to get out. But there, I respawned. I'm in my little building here. And we don't have a fridge yet, so we're using this preserving bin. And I'm going to put that egg in there. As you can see, we're collecting quite a few of them. My partner, she did quite a bunch. And she started doing this and told me what she was doing. I'm like, okay, I'll do it too. So every time I see an egg, that's what we do. So that's how we get these eggs. So that's one way to get these toxic eggs to make kibble. Like I said, we're breeding the Argentavis. I just want to jump forward a little bit more and show you guys what I'm doing so you know I'm not cheating anything in. Here we go with this baby Argentavis. Go ahead and imprint on it. And this is just a regular old Argentavis. This is not the higher level ones that I'm going to show you guys in later episodes that we go through and tame. Just a regular old baby Argentavis. But it's a replacement in case one of them dies, because they're going to die. They're going to die so many times. I've never died so many times in a game. It's insane. Well, actually, there was one other game. Oh, look at a pterodon out the window. There's one game I was playing. I couldn't figure out some spot and kept dying. It was one of the Resident Evil games. Me and my daughter kept dying. We finally gave up. I've never given up. I think it was Resident Evil 6. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and bowl this pteranodon. It looks pretty cool. Might as well. That's cool colors. We need another one in case one of them dies. And we can always breed them in there. So we're going to use these potent tranks again. I got a couple of them. Shouldn't take many. Go to sleep. There you go. Good night. And then I'll go throw some meat in there and then flash forward. I'm not going to show you guys what it tames, but you know what we do. We put this meat in there, and I don't have any kind of great stuff yet. I might have a piece of prime meat or something. I can't remember what I threw in here. But we're going forward again. So what I did was there's another toxic dodo female on the island, and she laid some eggs. So we're going to do this again. I'm going to show you guys a second time what I'm talking about. So here we go. We're going to get naked because they're going to kill me, and I don't want to mess my armor up. because the plan is let it kill you. Who cares? The actual egg I saw when I'm flying around looking on the island here was actually from the female toxic dodo that's in the trap. And there's another one right there to the left, if you can see. But there's an egg in here, so I'm going to just grab it. And if she kills me, she kills me. But she's not even caring. So, because she's in the track, she's distracted or glitched or something. I don't know, because she should have killed me because I grabbed her egg. And then we're going to run over here. And as you can see, that other female is chasing me. So let's try to put her in a trap. She's not going to get unaggroed until she kills me. So might as well come in here. And I was going to harvest my body, but I got knocked out pretty quick. And I'm dead. There we go. Okay, so we got another toxic dodo egg. And we're going to use these to tame some toxic dodos and make some toxic kibble. But here we go. This is the Stryracosaurus. Let's just go to the Stryracosaurus. I'm just kind of getting a picture of it so I can use that as the image for the video here. And then we'll put this saddle. I made a saddle for it. Didn't take a lot to make the saddle. It's kind of about similar to a trike saddle, just a little bit more, not much. So pretty early game saddle. It's not hard to get. And we're just going to cruise around here and I'm going to show you guys what I get. But I just want to show you guys these different things we're taming. Different things that are on Primal Fear. And these were all normal. Now, right next to this one, there was an alpha and Styracosaurus. And then there's another toxic dodo egg. Let me grab that. If a toxic dodo comes, I'll kill it with this thing. But anyway, I just want to show you guys what I was doing, what I was taming, what we're using, because we got to do all these harvest things. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like it. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. If you got any comments, please make them. But trust me, this was a kind of a mellow episode. You guys are going to see me die a lot more going forward. And so I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you later.